Hello, once again, dear viewers, and welcome back to another Moonflower Tarot reading. And today I'm going to be channeling a quick message from the Fae. So, as always, thank you for being here, and remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more of these videos. It does help a lot, and I appreciate all of your support just for being here. So I just wanted to do something a little bit quick and easy and simple. But of course, as I had sat down to meditate, it's not always that simple. So what I will say that as usual, I am going to link any song that comes to mind in the description below. I don't think I'm going to say all of them, but I was clear channeling a lot of songs connected to this message. Faye, nature spirits in general, they like to speak to me through music, and I'm just going to kind of keep up with that. I've been doing that a lot more lately, and that some of you might use music as far as energy healing goes, but there's not as much mixed messages as I had the day before. A lot of it is about being in tune with your inner child and celebrating life again. It's going back to the basics, going back to a time and place, at least energetically, where you were more aligned with your inner child. And that's a lot of what the Fae actually help us work on. It's being closer to the simpler side of life. And I'm definitely feeling for most of you, the summer is going to be eventful in some ways, adventurous for a few of you. The first song that came in that I channeled was those, I believe, The Look of Love. I don't know the singer, but I'll put in the description below. The phrase, the line from that song was, if you judge a book by its cover, or you judge the look by the lover. I'm not sure what that means, but there might be some possible new connections or new love coming in that the Fae want to help you build this relationship with yourself and others. It doesn't have to be romantic. I'm going to ask the Fae about specifics. The first images that came to mind also as well. If you see any of these, then that means that the Fae are near you or working with you. These might come up as signs and synchronicities: butterflies, beetles, ladybugs, and scarabs, or a few indicators that the Fae might be near you working with you, or their synchronicities. You might be seeing them a lot more, either before or after this message comes in. Also, specifically, anteaters. If some of you, I'm hearing, work near or at a wildlife refuge or volunteer, anteaters might be a sign that the Fae want you to work more on your inner child, or work harder to get closer to the animals, because nature spirits really, they value our work with how do I put this, the work we do. um Hold on, how do I say this? It's like bridging the gap between the spiritual realm and the world of people. So when you work with different kingdoms, the animal kingdom, the plants, um, in different locations as well, and cultures also have specific energy signatures spiritually. Working on a mountain, working in the desert, like, these are different frequencies that we have to embody to adapt there, and the ability to work with the type of how do I want to say it, spirit. So I'm having a hard time putting the words together. My throat actually felt like it tensed up. So if you're having a hard time with your throat chakra or unblocking it, um, yeah, because I felt like I have this ball in the middle of my throat right now. But basically, what they're trying to say to you is that the more you work with animals, with plants, with the spirits of the earth, the more you act as a bridge between us and, them. And working with animals is a way to honor the Fae. So let me breathe for a second and get my bearings. I want to inform you, everything is okay. You are going to be okay. Just take a deep breath and relax. Just take a few deep breaths, because some of you out there might be needing it right now. Um, Another sign or indicator that the Fae are near you, seeing specifically bright rainbow colored popcorn, or perhaps there was a certain type of candied popcorn you used to eat growing up. That might be specific to some of you. I'm also seeing like caramel corn or popcorn that you would get at a carnival. If there are certain festivals or yeah, nature spirits want you to know that they work with you if you are going to like cultural festivals, if you're going to like nature festivals or festivals that celebrate certain types of local spirits, deities, flora and fauna, as well as um, being out in nature, like different types of like carnivals. And because I'm very specifically seeing that, especially during the time of year where it's nicer out or into the fall season, depending on where you are in the world. I mean, yes, year round we have festivals, but I was definitely seeing more like hay, like barnyards type of things. They really want you to go to those sorts of events, even if you have one in your local town or just somewhere in your area. That is one way to connect. Let's see what else is coming through. Yeah, I'm just going to put an entire playlist again, like I did before, in the description below, because that might help you out more. If so, some of you might actually, what I'm going to say, if you're having a hard time, because I heard the phrase nonverbal empaths. So it's entirely possible that if you are on the spectrum and if you identify as that, if you're nonverbal, or if you have a hard time, like if you have a hard time speaking when you're overwhelmed, or if you have a lot of stuff happening, like I heard some of you are oversaturated with information, it can be kind of like overwhelming. And even if you're also dealing with like, I heard like healing from grief, complex trauma, like life can be a little bit confusing and it's understandable. Sometimes you need different methods of communicating your needs or connecting with your emotions. And that's why I like to use music because I'm in the same boat too. There are times during the day where I can be very hyper aware of everything around me, but I just need to tune into myself. And music is a beautiful way to do that. It's almost like energy healing on a very base level. It's like hearing the artist say out loud for you what you're feeling is very cathartic and it makes you feel less alone. That's what I'm gonna just say. And for a few of you that might actually be something you might need to do more of is find a new way to express your emotion or just understand that not everybody finds themselves in the more normalized methods or routes of communicating or of healing. We all speak different languages. Even if we both, even two people who speak the same language on a base level, like in a culture, might not speak the same language on the soul level because I'm even having a hard time communicating that thought. So, I'm just going to get you what you need and I'm going to put that in the description below. If you're needing to heal that, it's not easy, you know, if you're overwhelmed by a lot of different frequencies, but going back to basics, working with the fae, flowing, filling your cup, grounding, doing earthing techniques. Like if you're not in a place where you can put your bare feet on the ground, find a way to soothe your feet, get a foot massage. Like if you're in your house and you take your shoes off, even if you're not outside on the earth, just find a way to imagine that your feet have roots going into the ground. Find different sorts of meditations, either online or possibly in a medicine circle if you're a part of one. Just different ways that you can find your feet on the ground, whether indoors or outdoors, and just feel yourself being grounded and planted in the earth. Imagine that. That might actually help you a lot and help you be able to just understand the energy coming through you. Because in a weird way, I'm having a hard time trying to express everything that's coming through or articulate it. And it might not seem like it on the surface, but it feels like I am a little bit struggling right now. So just know you're not alone. And in certain cycles of release, the collective feels it too. I think a lot of this overwhelm is happening on a very wide scale level. But going back to basics, staying true to you, just knowing what works with you, even momentarily, if you're having trouble accessing your gifts, knowing like your psychic, it feels like if you're very much a psychic person, you're having a hard time right now and you're actually unlocking new gifts, it might be necessary to actually work with the Fae and honor them because they can actually help you transmute and transcend, this energy healing cycle. So, and I want to work with you too. Like, if there's any other readings you'd like me to do, definitely leave it in the comments. But I'm here to kind of do what I can with what I'm given. And the Fae were calling out to me. It's not easy to stand in your truth. So this is interesting. Oops. Sorry. So I'm seeing the Seven of Pentacles, and it's really interesting because when I set it down and then I picked it up, well, Spirit told me to hold it up closer. But I'm looking at the Seven of Pentacles, and like these sides, I saw for some reason as like two like stalks of wheat. And then in the middle, there's a seed. And I'm not sure why. It's almost like that is so interesting. So these are stalks of wheat, and there's the seed. There's something that you planted a while ago that you're keeping trapped inside of you. Yeah, this is in reverse. Okay. You're not allowing something to flow. Something needs to be watered and grown within you because you have sown the seeds. But yeah, so you planted these seeds a while ago. Some of you, it might have been in January or February of last year. Or if you're seeing this during the new year in February from the year before, you had set something in motion because I keep seeing the number 2, something that happened in February that was planted either a while ago, the year before, a year or two ago. It's coming to fruition slowly. The more you water it, the more you feed yourself, the seeds that were planted are slowly growing. But it almost feels like you're blocking yourself by not allowing yourself to be the true leader in your life's purpose. It almost feels like you're simultaneously taking control of your life, but wanting to hand the wheel off to someone else. Because I'm also reading this as the not only Seven of Pentacles, but the Seven of Wands and the Chariot card. Yeah, I just heard the phrase, you're digging your heels in the ground and not letting spirit carry you or reward you with what you want and need. And you might just need to be a little bit more honest about that with others as well as yourself. Because this feels like you have the means and the opportunity to have these seeds that you planted come to fruition so you can kind of reap what you sow, but there's something blocking you, and it might have to do with you not being able to receive the help you need out of pride or this. I'm hearing human error. Someone else might have not been able to give it to you, and it feels like there's some sort of ego wound blocking you, and the solution is going to come through to you. The more you just ask for what you need and the more you water yourself, pour into you, because I feel like there's this like hesitation, like I feel like a lump in my throat, like you're so afraid to ask for help, and spirit's telling you to talk and take notes. Okay, let me ask what that. If some of you are going to a counseling session or going to like a one-on-one session with a physician or a lawyer or doctor, Spirit wants you to take notes about what is done in the meeting or what it was written about you as far as a summary of that meeting. And that might be resonating for a few of you. If it's not, then just, that could be something that comes up during the week or during the year where you need to go for help. But if you are setting something in motion and trying to manifest something, you need to allow the universe to allow things to fall into place, basically, and get that lump out of your throat. Say it out loud, even if it's uncomfortable. Just say it. And even if you have trouble asking, maybe it's enough and good enough to say, hey, I can't talk about what I want or what I need. I have a hard time, and disclose that beforehand. So whoever's working with you or trying to help you knows that this is a struggle. And I think just starting from there and just being very clear and honest that I have a hard time opening up. That might be something that will help you, because I've what I don't usually read the back of the decks, but this is like telling me what's going on here. It's like you're holding on to something, you're holding back. You want to be a leader, but you also are refusing to accept help. You want someone else to take the wheel, but you're not letting them drive. You're not letting them give you the help you need. And I get it. I've been there. I think a lot of people do struggle to ask for help. There's this feeling of, you're not going to get it, or you feel like you're going to be left stranded, or you should know how to do everything on your own. It's like no one knows how to do everything on our own. We don't. We have to learn. If we don't know, we ask. If we can't do it ourselves because we need help, we find a resource, we find a place. There's no shame in that. But it feels like Spirit and the Fae want you to know that it's okay to let go and let them help you. If you have been receiving a lot of guidance and support, or even like phone numbers from people, or a door opens and you see it as a missed opportunity because your ego is getting in the way, just know that these things are here for you to receive, and you will always get exactly what you need along your path. Even when it feels like you're not getting it, chances are blessings come to you in weird ways, let's just say. Like, blessings can be also in disguise, but when you're asking for something and you're trying to manifest something and God throws you a bone, what are you going to do? Just look at it on the floor and say, well, I don't need that. It's like, clearly you do, short and sweet. I'm seeing an image of a cactus. You don't need to be a cactus anymore. You don't need to be a cactus. Be a cactus flower. Admit that you are vulnerable. Admit that you need help. You don't have to go forever on your own. You might have had to adapt to that in the past, but in the future, you don't have to anymore. You're good. Yeah, I think there's a lot of inner conflict that the Fae want you to help you overcome, and also help yourself by asking for help from others. That's the biggest thing coming through. But I think the overall suggestion and advice is to just let them help you. Let the Fae, let the spirits, let the universe, let God, let the people in your life who are coming in basically as a form of your answered prayer, let them come in and help you. They are the help you need. They're the help you deserve, because you need to have fun. You deserve to have fun. You deserve to have a happy life and a good summer, and to just enjoy everything life has for you. So just know that everything is going to work out in the end. The world and the universe is working for you and with you, not against you. And it's okay to, receive the help you're receiving. There might be some pride there, like you don't want to receive it, even though you're asking for it, and that's okay. And it's not easy to just let go of that. Over time, it will get better. And, I just want to say you're gonna get through this. I just know you are. Give yourself that chance. Because the other songs that came up was Girls Just Want to Have Fun, and what is it? Tonight We Are Young by Fun. So there's this need to have fun. There's this need to go out into the world put on your sunglasses, take a cruise down a highway, go to a beach, explore the world, just talk to a flower, talk to a fairy, hug a tree, enjoy the sunshine wherever you are in the world. And if you can't do that, just imagine yourself in your most favorite place outside ever. Imagine that it's there with you, whether you're there in the world or if you can just see it in your mind or look online for images of the places that you like to go to and enjoy the world, love the world, be present in this moment in time, and then allow the universe to bestow the gifts to you so you can move forward in your life, and these manifestations will be able to, come through to you. So clearing a lot of blockages is what the Fae want to help you with today. So I want to thank you so much for joining me once again. Thank you, if you stayed this long, for bearing with me. I really appreciate you. I wish you the best. All my love, dear viewers, and have a very nice day.